Imagine it, right now, at this very second, the world's most valuable liquid, the literal blood of our civilization, just vanishes. Every oil well, every reserve, every drop of crude on Earth is gone. No warnings, no transition, just empty. You think our modern world is invincible? Think again. We're about to find out exactly how fragile we really are. Within the first 24 hours, the world screams to a halt. 1 billion engines go silent. Cars are abandoned in the middle of highways like steel carcasses. Planes are forced into emergency landings as the skies go eerily quiet. Out in the ocean, massive cargo ships, the giants that carry everything you own, become drifting ghost ships, helpless against the tide. At the gas stations, the lines stretch for miles, but the pumps are bone dry. The shock is absolute. The machines have stopped breathing. 1 week in, and the panic hits the dinner table. If the trucks don't roll, the shelves don't get stocked. But the real nightmare isn't the lack of snacks, it's the hospitals. Almost everything in a modern ER, from sterile syringes to life-saving medications, is made from petroleum. Local power grids begin to flicker and die. As the sun sets, cities that once glowed from space are swallowed by a terrifying prehistoric darkness. 1 month later, the green revolution dies. Our entire food system is built on oil-powered tractors and petroleum-based fertilizers. Without them, the high-tech farm becomes a graveyard of rusted machinery. Farmers are forced back to the grueling manual labor of the 1800s. The era of the supermarket is over. Diversity is gone. It's back to basics: bread, rice, and water. Hunger isn't a headline anymore, it's a neighbor. A year has passed, and the global map is being redrawn in blood and survival. Governments are scrambling. Those who bet big on nuclear, wind, and solar are the only ones with the lights still on. International travel? A memory. The sky belongs to the birds again. If you don't have a bicycle or a horse, you aren't going anywhere. This is the Great Divide, the high-tech survivors versus those falling back into the Middle Ages. 10 years later, the petrostates, the countries that built empires on oil, are ghost towns or bankrupt ruins, begging for international aid. The roar of the freeway has been replaced by the clip-clop of horses and the whir of electric bikes. Cities have shrunk. We've stopped trying to conquer the world and started trying to survive our own backyards. The global economy hasn't just crashed, it's been replaced. 100 years later, the Earth is unrecognizable. The smog is gone. The scars of the industrial age are being covered by emerald green forests. Our cities aren't concrete jungles anymore. They're self-sustaining garden communities. We don't fly across oceans for a weekend meeting, but we've rediscovered the rhythm of the seasons. The countries that survived are the masters of the atom and the sun. We learned to live without oil, and ironically, the planet has never looked more alive. This was just a glimpse into a world without its main ingredient. But what do you think? If the oil ran out tomorrow, what's the first thing you'd do? Tell us your survival plan in the comments. The best idea gets a shout-out in the next episode. If you want more deep dives into the what-ifs of our world, smash that like button and subscribe to Science Brew. Stay curious. This is Science Brew.